Okay guys, back for another cast on the druid. Last time I logged out in the undead starting so, and I'm still there, I'm pretty sure. Yep, so my quest should pop up here in a minute. Probably not every day that a rogue there gets a druid buff from the start. Anyway, to the quest at hand, pick up some boxes. I just had to see if there's a box upstairs. Oh, there's actually a chest here. Didn't expect that. It's gonna be interesting to see if these guys will attack me. Usually if you pick up a chest in proximity of mobs, they will attack you. Let's take a look. These guys don't. I guess because they're yellow. I've never seen a chest in these starting areas before. I didn't know they could spawn actually. Not that it was anything crazy. Let's see. 18 armor belt, I can do better than that. Guess I might as well do skelly while I'm on the boxes. And the thorns work so nicely with these low level mobs that they do damage on themselves pretty much. On me. I mean, it's so efficient with mobs that have very low hit points. Let's see if we can find some boxes over here. Yep. Oh, quest completed, so I'm so loot hungry that I didn't even notice, I guess. Further, it's a good way to get my staffs and staves or armor trained as well. Let's see, more skeletons please. One there. Then down here, at the end of the road, there's Marla's last wish. It's her husband, I think, Samuel. He's down here as a goal in this area. There are a couple of mobs there, each with different names, but it's Samuel we need. Carol, we have Samuel there. Get a wrath on top of the head I actually need to sort of bury back in the back in the base here. But there's a couple of spiders I need to kill as well. So I might as well do that. It's over spiders are over here, and I have to sort of bury the head up here in the town. Deathknell. The town of Deathknell, I guess. Died over here. Good old I don't know, testosterone, whatever. In my opinion, I always thought that undeads that are killed, they are sort of lying so peacefully. Oh, I already got the amount of spiders. I mean, at least of these kinds. There are 8 inside here. They are a little bit tougher. I'm just gonna pull them one by one. But to be honest, I think I should be able to pull them 2 at a time. Just gonna make sure I'm not gonna get a third. There's a reason, by the way, that I always try to keep the mob in front of me when I'm pulling melee. That's because you cannot dodge an attack coming from behind. classic, by the way. The rogue getting killed by Polly the parrot because he didn't read the quest, but he's not the only one. That's for sure. Oh. It's because you have to pick up some kind of tool in order to get a biscuit or something like that, in order to change the parrot from an elite to a normal mob. Or a rogue quest. But it's just as classic as people dying from, say, Son of a Arugel in Silver Pine Forest. Or, yeah. What else? Yeah, well, there are some classic, I should say, people are dying from. Oh yeah, Gasus, of course. It's and I think it's level 10 elite or something like that. He's pretty crazy. He's launching out, I think it's Shadow Bolts or something like that, and people get quite surprised about his sort of the ferocity of him. I'll get to him later, and I'll show you. I saw him kill, I think, a level 15 today, so he's pretty badass, Gasus. But again, it's a combination of several things. Let's see. I have to bury a head here. There we go. These two look alike, I must say. So the head is buried. That means the quest is complete. But about Gasus, you're sort of locked in a grotto or a yeah, and there are sort of mobs all over. And then if you aggro this guy, then it's very hard to get out, and he's just pretty much annihilating you with his spells. Okay, so I got the same chest armor, and I'm just gonna take the leggings while I'm getting all my lovely reputation here. Yeah. So time to sell some stuff here as well. There we go, ready to fight again. Oh yeah, Resin the Needler is also a classic. It's an elite here in this area. Well, outside the gates of Death Tunnel here. Let's see, 23 armor. Yeah, I got the same. Yeah. Okay, so we got one new quest. We have to kill... No. We have to kill some Scarlet Crusade guys in order to... Well, we have to get their 12 armbands really from those guys. But you do that from killing them, not talking to them. And it's down here. The only problem with these humanoids is that they're running away and they're about to die. If they make it, I think. Or maybe not. So you can say, why make a balance to it? Why a caster if you're just bobbing them anyway? Question, but this seems to be working pretty well actually. While they have I mean the damage over time, my moonfire that I pull, instant pull, and then taunts and yeah, the melee damage as well. That works quite well together, those three things. I thought they used to run away when they're pretty low, but I guess I'm wrong. And that's the problem, so because they end up aggroing more mobs, of course. Fat fingers here. I meant to do that. Not my war stump. Okay, so I guess I was wrong, they're not running away. Usually humanoids do, well, most mobs do really. When they're sort of getting low, maybe on 10 or 20% or something like that. Probably 20. That's often why on my warrior, yes, I save up rage for so I can execute them. You can do that when they are on 20%. So the instant they try to run, they get executed. They won't run and aggro more mobs then. And that can pretty much be a matter of life and death here in hardcore sometimes, if a mob is allowed to run away and aggro more mobs. Alright, so I'm gonna head in this one, and I think I'm gonna get a quest called the Courier or something like that after. I have to go get a letter from a certain a named mob here. Okay, I've just made the Who to see, and as you can see, there's quite a busy evening here in the undead area. There we go. So a nice fat mace, that's nice. Yeah, okay. Except it's lower damage, so you know what? I'm just gonna go for the insane amount of money here. 30 copper right in my pocket. Yeah, same. Oh. This one. Alright. Off to get the messenger. And as you can see, he's standing pretty much exact same spot. I think I might have to do a double or a triple pull or something like that, or I might get aggro for up to 3 mobs here. I think I might nuke him and then just run away, you know. Run away. Yeah, there he is. The guy with the shield. Thank you. Bye bye. So I'm actually running faster than the regular mobs here in the start. I'm sure that's intended. Like I said this in the previous video, this area is sort of a learn how to play area, you could say. And that's how it should be, I guess, in the starting area. So it's kind of relaxed. I mean, even normally the mobs run faster than you when they're running after you, but not in this case. So, yeah. Let's go for the money, guys. And we got level and all. So we gotta go talk to the big guy in Brill. And I'm just gonna sell this. And I'm gonna equip the mace that I got. 9.0 damage compared to 2.6, so he's gotta give some pretty serious damage now compared to last. There we go. Quest item, so I'm good to go. Thing is though about this mace is that I have one skill in 200 maces at the moment. As you can see, 200 maces 1/40. So that will mean that I have a lot of trouble hitting stuff at the moment. As you can see, as I just decreased I doubled my skill level here from 1 to 2. You can get a nasty surprise if you sort of swap weapons to something that is on paper a lot better, the weapon. Then when you start hitting the mob, then you realize you can't hit the mob at all, even though your new weapon is maybe double the damage on paper than your last weapon. But that has to do with the fact that you have low skill in that current weapon. So I went from staves to 35 skill I have worked up here to 1. And I think I've been through this before, but I don't mind telling. I have to run to Brill anyway now. For each level you get, when you get say from level 1 to level 2, you get 5 skill points. Oh, not skill, talent. Oh, sorry. What's it called? You get 5 weapon skills or defense skills. So a level 10 would have level 10 times 5, meaning 50 skill points, you could say. There's a few items in the game that can actually enhance this, so you can get say +5 maces or something like that. But it's fairly rare that an item can do that. So it has to do with, I guess, Blizzard's way of saying that when you are at this level, you should be fighting mobs like that, because otherwise you won't be able to hit them. That's how we designed the game, and I think it works quite well. I don't have an issue with that at all. So yeah, it's just so you don't get a nasty surprise, sort of. I'm gonna run to Will, that's the plan. Then pick up as many quests as possible. I'm gonna buff this mage, I guess it was. And give her a high. I bet she looked a bit surprised to see a Tauren here, no wonder. And there's a flower here to my right, but you know what? I'm not gonna fight all these mobs over it. That it shows that there's a quest here, Gordo's task, but good old Gordo, he's actually, if you follow the yellow line here, he can walk all this way from Brill to, yeah, pretty much from where you come out from Deathknell. So I guess I'll meet him eventually. The task he has is to pick up these flowers. I can't sort of interact with them now because I don't have the quest. But I can take the normal flowers, there's one there. So, and Gordo, he looks like one of the big guys from the guards from Undercity. Oh, which is here. I haven't explored it yet. An abomination or something like that. A big, obese, stitched together guy, sort of. And maybe I even missed him because sometimes he can like, sorry. he can run off quite a bit to the side, sort of in order to kill a mob that's getting too close to the road. So for now I'm gonna pick up as many quests as I can. Oh, it's nice to see I'm not the only non-undead here. There's a troll warrior here. So I got room for 4 more quests, so I'm just gonna... I'd like to pick up all the quests I can here, but it probably won't be that smart. So let's dump one for starters. So I can... the 10 and 11s, I'm gonna drop those for now. I'm pretty sure I can get some lower level quests, and I got room for 5 more. There's an 8 here, for instance. And by the way, I'm pretty sure when it says like this by blah blah, I mean, well, it says by nothing really. It says player name was killed by, and then doesn't say what it is. I have an additional sort of here in general a chat with sort of that sort of picks up some of the deaths that aren't sort of picked up by deathlock, and I've seen some of them that when it goes on off sort of in the down in the chat here, it says that the player was killed by falling damage, and then if you see it above here it says death by, and then nothing, no reason. So I have an idea that when it says that, it's because people die from falling damage. Anyway, let's see. I passed on 10 and 10 and 11, and then there's a level 6 in here. There we go. Alright. So I'd love to do these quests in sort of a chronological order, meaning yeah, and now the map looks crazy. So I need a level 5 quest down here is the lowest, and I got a level 5 there as well. Oh, here's Gordo. And Gordo got that level 5 quest. So he's been somewhat off course. Sometimes, you know, he can get aggro, say, from a mob like that. Hey, big boy. And then one of the few times the torrent actually feels small here. But sometimes Gordo, he can sort of run off there. And then he will sort of get chained aggro. Let's say he get this guy, and when he's out here he'll get another, so he can run off quite a bit. I've seen that before. And I think that's why I missed him on my way to Grill from Deathknell. Anyway, I just picked up one of those flowers, and you know what? I can actually see them on the map due to my herbalism skill. These small yellow dots here with mixed with all the other stuff. And if I didn't have that herbalism skill, I wouldn't have seen this. But it makes sense. It's supposedly flowers, you know. Yeah. Check these guys while I'm at it. Oh yeah, I was about to take one more mob, but I'm glad I didn't, because I remember now that my mace skill is like non-existent. I have 6 skills now, 7. So it's pretty much each swing I get a new skill. You can see after all I take some damage. So I'm at 10 now. That's the same as say a level 2 character will have 10 mace skill, and I'm fighting level 5 mobs here. I think the other one was level 6. So it's no wonder. See my damage, well I missed but my damage is pathetic, 24. But it's less than I had that crappy slave I had before. Or staff, that is. For some reason I can't make up my mind is if it's called a stave or a staff. Ah, it's a staff. Oh. Yeah, and I know this seems a little... this is supposed to be a balanced druid and I'm doing so much melee. But you could say it's maybe my last chance to do so. Normally I won't do that much melee. And the final flower here. So I think I might as well go talk to Gordo. He should be, I don't know. I think he's might in the neighborhood. Yeah, he's down there. Oh, actually I don't have to hand it in to him. I hand it in to I think one of the apothecaries in town. And this reason why it's smart to hand it in right away, normally I sort of complete quite a few quests before I hand them in, is because I think he gives a new quest, this guy, that is in the area down here where I want to go next, because it's the lowest level quest I got there. So the yellow dot can be, besides a flower, it can be the NPC actually that you're looking for. You can see Questy is marking that he's standing there, but he's actually wandering back and forth. And he gives a new quest where I have to pick up some other flowers which weren't down there anyway, but oh well. Quest completed. And 20 of this water is plenty. I don't need more right now. But as soon as the mobs start to get a little tougher, I'm definitely gonna start with my spell casting. But after I sort of figured out the might of thorns, yeah. Not to mention that I'd like to level my mace skill as well. Oh, I didn't get a claw. Missing one. There we go. One quest completed, and yeah, I need some of these guys. I'm just standing right next to them, so I'm just gonna slaughter on here. I think another reason why this melee is so powerful right now is because the mace is quite good compared to what I would normally have here. Spirit reduced by 2, a curse it cast on me. Well, I can live with that. So we got a level 9 rogue here going nuts with the mobs. Suits me perfectly, because then I can pick up all the flowers here that I need. Hopefully before they respawn. Looks like it. Interesting how she killed all the mobs here but didn't pick up the flowers. And we got respawns already. So yeah, right now I'm pretty much playing him like a monk, really. I'm fighting with a stick and and can do a little self heal. There's one more flower over here. So all these sort of mobs, they're not identical, you could say. Some are diggers, and some are mongrels, and some are blah blah blah. They look almost the same, really. And I'm missing 2 grave robbers. What do we have here? Actually, I picked the mace due to the stats, by the way. 2 intellectual stamina, but the melee damage is pretty good. I think I had 2.6 before, and this is 9.0 damage per second, so... yeah. Oh, actually don't need that guy. Okay, so the rogue is out going nuts here. I think all of the gnolls can drop some some ichor, but it's not all the knolls I need for the quest. One of these I do here. I need, what I meant was one of them I need here. Mongrel. There you go. And someone bit the dust here as well. The player, that is. And a mongrel here. It's a good combo here in the beginning where I don't have that much mana because my gear really sucks at the moment. Sorry bro, I'm not gonna do that quest. There's a level 10 quest up there, but I'm not gonna do it, so... let's see, I need... I need 2 grave robbers and then I need some more of this... what was it? Oh, okay. Ichor it was called, that's what I'm missing. So at the moment I'm missing 3 ichors, it's sort of these little flasks here. 3 ichors and 3 grave robbers, so if I'm a little lucky, I'll get both at the same time. Got one there. And the second one, so pretty lucky so far. And that was pretty much it, I think. I'm just gonna sort of remove the quests, or not remove, but from the list here that are completed. Gives a little better overview. There we go. So at the moment I need Darkhound blood, and I get the hounds up here. They're pretty much almost all over the map, as you can see. But some of them are up here, and I need some bats as well. So it's one. I think I actually need these bats as well. usually I'm fighting these guys down next to Brill, and I think Brill is down here. So usually everybody's fighting them down here, and that's why there's always sort of a high demand and a low amount of these guys. But up here, I guess people don't want to run this far in order to get them. There we go. They are definitely not 100% drop rate. I know that from other times, so I'm pretty lucky so far. With getting one for each kill, I mean. Unbelievable. Okay, so another quest completed. I need dustbat pelts. And there was a lot of level 7 dustbats, so I was kind of looking for some that was a little lower. Oh. Apparently they are double pull here. I think it's because they make some kind of squeak or scream or something, and then they get a double pull by that if there's one other in the proximity. So not quite as lucky as with the doggies, but it's good enough. Looks great with Undersea sort of in the background. Yeah, a little self-confident here. Yeah, but 2 seems to be the limit. I don't enjoy getting below 50% health. And a tailoring recipe, I'm pretty sure I got it on my 3 tailors actually. So there's a couple of flowers here, I might as well pick them up. One there. And I should be, well, I am sort of I wouldn't say alerted, but I'm aware that I have a level 4 quest as the lowest. In Druid my lowest quest is level 7. Those I can engage as level plus 5 levels, that means level 12. The level 4 quest in the Red Cloud Mesa it's pretty much the starting zone of the Tauren, meaning I should complete those as a level 9, and as I'm currently level 8, that will mean that next time I get a level, I should think about heading to, home, you could call it. So where's this flower? I'm pretty much standing right on top of it. Ah, there it is. Well camouflage, I think. Unless you hold the mouse over it. Anyway, let's see if there's a few more down here. And now that I'm down here, there's a vendor sort of standing here in the edge of town. She's selling healing potions that are, you could say, one tier higher than that one. Just gonna show you. She might have some, she might not. Well, she doesn't at the moment, as she's sold out. It's on a timer, so there's none at the moment. I'm just gonna sell some of this crap. Yeah, I could sell this to my tailors. Sorry, not sell, but send it. Just to make sure that I have it already. I'm pretty sure I do, actually. Yep, that'll do. Let's find some more bats. Yeah, not you, bro. Oh shit. Okay. Well, at least I got that recorded. I don't know why. What happens? Well, first of all, I need to get back in the game. Somehow, when I do this, I don't know. I make some sort of combo on my keyboard, and I lose my screen, so I have to relog. In this case, it wasn't fatal, but I can imagine one day that it'll be, and I have to figure out what actually happens there. So far, I haven't been able to find anything on Google, but I'm kind of glad I got it recorded at least. And I must admit that I'm not that comfortable when this happened on, say, one of my higher level characters, because the price to pay there can be somewhat higher than this. And to be honest, I think I can somehow, maybe I can tap back. I gotta check that out. Just a second. Yeah, I think maybe I just have to tap back when it happens. I don't have to actually start the game, but I usually, I pretty much panic when it happens, because I'm not sure about how I get my screen back to. But it's something about pushing the left key, so when I'm sort of turning left, combined with one or two other keys. If the keyboard decides that I'm doing still three keys at the same time, then I'm gonna get booted out of the game. But now that I'm thinking of it, I think if I Alt tab, then I should be able to, tab through what's open. I'm gonna try to do that next. Keep a level head and do that. Are we done? No, we are not. We still need one pelt. By the way, this knockback that I was about to say the spider. Sorry about that, bat. Called you a spider. The knockback, not the spider, but the bat makes, it's rather unpleasant, especially if if you have become too low in health and you want to heal yourself, because you're gonna get interrupted with your spell cast then. And that could be fatal if you're about to heal yourself. So let's see. I'm gonna hand in quest here big time. I do need a course thread as well to complete this quest. It's not this vendor, it's this one course thread there. Quest completed. There's someone I can buff here. Alright, fine. Suit yourself, guys. The quest I have to, I just made a buff frenzy here. The quest I had to complete here was with all the bad stuff, and the course thread was up here. And there's actually better gloves, guys. What do you know? Very, very nice. So I'm gonna equip those. 28 armor, oh my god. Level 10 and 11, yeah. Sure, maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to pick them up yet. As you can see, it's a bit crowded. I have 18 quests out of 20 possible, and I'm gonna get level now from handing in these quests that I already have. I don't quite recall how many quests I actually have in, but as you can see, it's quite a few level 4s and 5s, but I can imagine that these quests won't give me much experience, of course, because they're so low compared to me, but they will give me full reputation. So I think if I'm about, say, 9.5 level, it'll be fine. Oh, got level and all. And another guy died from falling damage, I think. Due to it doesn't sort of state what it is, then it's probably falling damage. I actually want to buff that guy, but he sort of ran away. Come here, bro. I can't imagine that's better boots. Oh yeah, you say that. Interesting, I don't even have any boots. Or maybe I forgot to equip them, I don't know. Seems odd. I'm definitely gonna equip those, thank you. And we have some additional buff, I'm gonna put this over here. Quest item, quest item. Yeah, that'll do for now. So, I pretty much got my buffs here, as you can see. And the same sort of, what do you call it, row. Let's see, 10 and 11 and 10. I think this one, delivery to Silverpine Forest, I'm gonna drop it for now. It's a level 10 quest. So when I get back here, there are definitely a lot of level 10 quests I can start out with. And, oh, it's level 8. And that kind of reminds me that when doing this quest, I can actually get the quest I'm talking about is this one, the Mills Overrun. When I'm doing it, there's a level 7 quest item that can drop. It has a rather low drop rate. Just gonna go get the flower. If I can actually get out of this cemetery. You know what, never mind. Oh, it's actually inside here? Yeah, it's there. Interesting. So it's actually growing inside the town, really. Alright, so lowest quest here at the moment is Field of Grief, and that can be combined with this one where I have to kill some Scarlet Warriors. Is this guy going for my flower? No, he's not. Okay, someone else did though. Alright, so yeah, this is a little confusing, but only a little bit. At the moment, in order to get the lowest level quest, that means these pumpkins, they're down here, on the field down here. And it's combined with this quest, War with the Scarlet Crusade. It sort of puts me in a dilemma though, because like I said, I prefer not to be more than 9.5 level. And doing these two quests will put me, I think, pretty close to level 10. And to be honest, I don't want to be too close. So I think I'm gonna do something else. I think I'm just gonna wait with doing more quests here. That would be sort of the safest thing to do. I got another level 7 quest, and by keeping one, like I said, when doing this quest up here, there's some of the mobs who drop a quest item. And I'd like to get that quest item. So, you know, what I can do in order to sort of make some room for some more quests in my, say, native area is drop some of these. I'm just gonna drop the highest level quest, really. Yeah, I think this will do, actually. So, I'm gonna go home, sort of. And by home, it's all the way back to Camp Narachi here. I got one quest here I could actually complete. Go for the money. And there's another one I can complete in here. Yeah, these quests are, sorry, there we go. These quests are level 4 and I'm level 9, meaning I'll get full reputation gains. Oh. 24 is an axe here with 30 copper, I'll take that one. Just gonna sell whatever stuff I have, let's see. Quest item, quest item. And you know what, I might as well make a couple of bandages. Some of the cloth here found from humanoids in the undead zone, I think. And these I can sort of combine with my healing. my Hearthstone, my some gear, survival stuff, healing, more survival stuff here. Eat, mana, buff, and flowers. Yeah, glad I got my 12 slot bags. So, I handed in the sort of the last quest here, and I get a new one where I have to sort of run to Bloodhoof Village. The reason why I didn't complete this quest last was that I was, well, afraid is a strong word, but I was worried that I might get too much experience, so I wouldn't get full reputation gains. And it happens now and then. It's not the end of the world that I get too much experience, and I have to. Yeah, and I don't get full reputation gains, but you know, it's just fine. So far, I haven't screwed up though on this character. There's an additional quest here that I probably have to hand in Bloodhoof Village as well. Oh yeah, and by the way, when I get down there, I'm gonna be happy to look out for the druid trainer. And I'm not quite sure why. Usually I prefer be able to watch sort of the fields in my bars. I can see that. It's like things are floating in thin air. I'm just gonna see if I can fix that on the way down there. I can still see the game, so it's not that dangerous doing this. I wouldn't do it in Thunderbluff where there's a risk to fall down though. Let's see. Controls. That's not this interface. That'd be a good spot to look out for stuff like that. Nope. I think it was supposed. I think it's a bug because it's supposed to. You know, it's this one. It will sort of always show your action bars, so it's under action bars. Surprisingly enough. Oh, I missed the flower. I'm not gonna go back to that one now. Was this some other than it's a warrior? Yeah. Get some more mana. Oh yeah, and I might as well make this home. I'm pretty much done in the, you could say, the kindergarten area. There's a druid. I don't need to buff her. She can buff herself. And I'm definitely gonna go talk to the druid trainer now. And yeah, I got room for 7 quests. So for now, I'm just gonna pick up all the quests really I can get to, and I can sort of sort them after. Oh, a level 5 quest, sure. And a druid trainer, yes please. Entangling roots, yeah. Healing, yes. That's what we could get, guys. I'm not complaining. It's not too bad. So, entangling roots, I really missed that one for a little kiting and wrath. Oh, what's the wrath? Entangling roots there. And pretty much double amount of healing from rank 2. It takes a longer time to cast though. As you can see, this healing spell, it's the same spell, but one of them does the double amount of healing. This takes 1.5 seconds and this takes 2.0. So time matters, of course, if you want to heal yourself or someone else. To try like to sound like some healing expert, I'm definitely not. Right. What was this? Level 8. That's pretty nice, guys. I can exactly sort of contain all the quests here. At least those I can see right here in the town. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's enough to get on with here. But it's probably gonna be next time. It's about time I leave for work. So, I'm just gonna go get out of town because I don't want any rested experience if I don't have to, that's for sure. And if I stay inside Bloodhoof Village, I might have to stay in the inn actually, but I'm just gonna get out here. Oh. I think it's the guy from before, it's just got a level, the guy buffed into the lake. Anyway guys, as usual, thanks for watching and yeah, watching the same stuff all over again. As I've done this once. Hopefully I don't have to do it 3 times on my druid, you never know though. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, bye bye.